Good morning, Motorcars. Today is Monday, October 26th. 1774, the First Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia. 1825, the Erie Canal connecting Lake Erie and the Hudson River was opened. 1881, Wyatt Earp, his two brothers, and Doc Holliday were involved in a gunfight at OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. Thought for the day. I'm going to take a little bit of a takeoff of what Matt talked about in his word of the day last week, because I don't think we can talk enough about it, and that's empowerment and taking care of the customers and creating the wow experience. Every employee is empowered to solve a customer's problem. Please take advantage of it. I don't see enough requests coming through, and I know we can't be that good that we're not making mistakes that we should be using empowerment for. So please, if a customer has a problem, we got to solve it, because everything is about word of mouth, and we're not going to have the growth we anticipate if we don't have word of mouth out there being the best in the business. So please, utilize empowerment, get involved with the customers. The wow factor. Every time you greet a customer, try to greet them by their name. We have the valets, they know their names before they come in. All the valets should be trying, my goal is to have 4 people greet the person by their name when they come in. Now, all the valets should be using their earphones to be able to tell the other valets about a customer's name before they, when they come in, so other people can greet them by their name. That's creating the wow factor, and that's what we want to do. We also want the people to have fun, and so that means, when they come into the dealership, everybody's got to be smiling, everybody's got to be happy, everybody's got to greet the customer and make them feel like they're the most important person we have. Housekeeping has a lot to do with the wow factor too. If you see paper, pick it up. If you see messy desks, clean them up. Mechanics keeping their work base clean. It's all as part of the show that we're trying to create here, that we're someplace different. So take a couple extra minutes, keep your areas clean. If you see something, pick it up, and realize that we're trying to be something special, something different, and if we don't do these little things, we're not going to be. So please keep that in mind. Word of the day, wow factor, and making sure you keep your areas clean. Upcoming events. The Halloween party is October 29th, so please, everybody remember that. Bring your costumes. It's going to be a great day, and I think I think there's going to be some good costumes this year. So please, everybody, bring their costumes, have a lot of fun, and Andrew will be cooking up a great meal for us. So I'm looking forward to it. Physicals. I'm getting my physical tomorrow, and everybody else needs to make sure that they're on the healthcare program. They got their doctor's appointment set, and they're getting their physicals. Because like I said before, it's going to cost everybody money that doesn't get their physical done. So please make sure that's done. October 22nd, the car wash is being shut down. So it's been shut down for a week now, and they're making great progress down there. And it looks like they're still going to be done under the 3-week period, which they're supposed to be. So the pain will be over quickly. October 26th is today, and that's Breast Cancer Awareness Day at the store. And I appreciate everybody that wore pink. I don't know if you can tell, but that's pink. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about safety. Safety is so critical. We always have to make sure that we're doing what we can do to make sure the area, the dealership is always as safe as possible. If you spill some water, wipe it up. If mechanics spill oil, wipe it up. People are going to walk behind it, and our floors are slippery if they're left unattended to. So take a few minutes and make sure it's safe. We're approaching winter time, and we're going to have snow and ice on the showroom floors, which is also slippery. And that's why we all got to make sure that before we come inside, we get up the snow off our shoes. We don't track snow through the dealership, and if there is some, make sure we get it cleaned up, because people will be have a tendency to fall if we don't. Just a couple little things that we can do as far as housekeeping I think are important. I have a couple of heroes for the day, and the first one I have is Keith Gary from Dave Maurer. When we began to talk about cleaning our dealer track database to remove duplicate customer records, Keith asked me to come along to the meeting because he thought that he might be able to help. In less than a day, he figured out which third-party vendors have access to our database, how many customers each store has, and how many of those customers' records are duplicates and redundant. It's clear that this is vital, cost-saving project would have been dead on arrival without his help. So Keith, again, thank you. Keith's knowledge of computers is fantastic, and he never ceases to amaze me. So great job, Keith. Ingrid to Jim Waterwash. Jim has many years of experience in the car business, and he always takes the time to share his knowledge with me so I can continue to improve. I am blessed to have him as a colleague and a friend. He is generous with his time and his fancy coffees, and I'm grateful for both. Great job, Jim, and thank you for everything you do for us. Anyway, just a quick little word of the day, and we'll talk to you guys next week.